So I wanted to make a video about Marvel Spider-Man Remaster on the PlayStation 5. And for those that played it on the PlayStation 4, I played it on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and my brother played it on the standard PlayStation 4. Not even the slim one, just the standard launch day one. And I played it on the PlayStation 4 Pro, the limited edition, that red one with the white spider. And there was a definite difference between just graphics and the details in the background, and even on Spider-Man himself, and the way the birds looked, and how the swinging looked, and the motion blur, and all of that, right? And HDR. So I did have a 4K. I do have a 4K TV from Samsung, and it does have HDR. So the HDR was turned on, and everything just looked brighter and just better. It just was more crisp, and I thought that it didn't get any better than this as far as things go for Spider-Man fans, right? And I kind of want to just talk about some things that were, I guess, I think were mentioned today, and I'm just aware of them. So I'm logged into my account. As you can see, I do have that as my profile picture, because that was some of the perks that you got with ordering that PS4 Pro, the limited edition one, which I already got rid of, which I kind of regret, but I didn't need the money at the time, and I would have rather invested it in my Robinhood portfolio. If you want, you can check those videos out. But anyway, so this is a video about the PlayStation 5 and Marvel Spider-Man Remaster. As I'm also excited for the Miles Morales game, but of course I'm gonna have to replay this game. I mean, this game is just amazing, right? So right off the bat, let's see what this is about. So it says remastered and enhanced for PlayStation 5 console. Experience the complete award-winning adventure with updated visuals and immersive new features. So this isn't the Spider-Man you've met or ever seen before. In Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, we meet an experienced Peter Parker who's more masterful at fighting big crime in New York City. At the same time, he's struggling to balance his chaotic personal life and career while the fate of Marvel's New York rests upon his shoulders. Discover the complete web-slinging story with the Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. This unmissable bundle includes a voucher code for Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, the complete award-winning game, including all 3 DLC chapters in the Marvel's Spider-Man The City That Never Sleeps adventure, remastered and enhanced for the PS5 console. So the remaster does come with all the DLCs, and the DLCs are really, really good. I almost want to say that all 3 DLCs put together from The City That Never Sleeps could have been like almost like half a game on its own, like half of a sequel or something. And I did get those for free with the pre-order of that limited edition console that came with the game and the DLC. But yeah, that's cool, man. So let's see what it says down here in the asterisk. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered for the PS5 console, PlayStation 5 console is only available as part of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. Okay, account of okay. Required code expires in 2024. So it looks like, as far as we know, the remaster is only available through the bundle that you get with Miles Morales game, the Ultimate Edition. Because there is the Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, but just that game, right? And the Ultimate Edition includes the original Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man The City That Never Sleeps DLC. So you do get 2 games in one with the Ultimate Bundle for the Miles Morales game, but you can just get the Miles Morales game on its own, which is cheaper than what usual PlayStation 5 games will be, because I think it's a little bit shorter. Okay, so key features: be greater, feel like Spider-Man. Okay, worlds collide. Yes, we know this from the first game. Marvel's New York is your playground. Enjoy the city that never sleeps. Complete content. So PlayStation 5 features: stunning visuals, Be greater than ever before with Marvel Spider-Man visuals remastered for the power of the PlayStation 5 console. So it already looked pretty good on the PlayStation 4 Pro, the PS4 Pro. So I'm excited exactly what it can do with the PlayStation 5 ray tracing. Um, so let's go through this. Yeah, be greater than ever before. Power PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, experience the critical acclaimed hit with upgraded graphical assets in stunning dynamic 4K HDR. So there's an asterisk on this. So we'll get to that in a second here if we can. And experience your swinging through New York and combat as an experienced Spider-Man with an optional performance mode that takes advantage of Insomniac's temporal injection for dynamic 4K 60 frames per second. Okay, and there's an asterisk on that too. So faster loading, this comes with the PlayStation 5, of course, the SSD. Faster loading with the PlayStation 5 console, ultra high speed SSD gets you back into Marvel's New York City quicker than ever before. Get into blockbuster moments immediately and fast. Travel across the city quicker than you can say Peter Parker. So that was one of the things with the fast travel feature where you had those cool like moments where Peter Parker would take the subway and you kind of had like a loading screen. That was really cool, and it kind of, you know, kind of kept you alive or entertained during the loading between the fast travel. But if you had to swing across the city was a decent size to the point where it wasn't too big to kind of bore you out, and it wasn't too short to kind of say like, oh my god, like what is this. It was like a good distance to get from one side to the next where you could just swing over and still have fun. But I mean, if you played it more than once, things did get old. So with the SSD, you can fast travel faster, right? And that's really good with the faster loading. So adaptive triggers, this is one of the things too that I don't know how they did it with the PlayStation 4, but the swinging, it was like weighted. It felt weighted. I don't know if my eyes, if the visual cues and stuff like that, like the motion blur and kind of the speed at things, the way that, you know, the physics in the game. I don't know if that was more like mental, but the web swinging, it did feel weighted in a sense, and it felt good. And the little vibration, of course, you know, in the PlayStation 4, the vibration, it was kind of pretty standard, but it made it feel satisfying, and it felt good anyway. So I'm curious to see what the adaptive triggers will do for the web slinging, not only in the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, but in the remastered version for the original Marvel Spider-Man. So adaptive triggers is interesting. Adaptive triggers feel Spider-Man's webs in your hands with DualSense controllers. Adaptive triggers and haptic feedback, of course. So haptic feedback, feel all of Spider-Man's gadgets and arsenal with haptic feedback that brings incredible immersion, letting you experience the game in a new way. So I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but if you guys play, anyone that played the game, there's like web bombs in the game. There's also like anti-gravity gadgets and stuff like that that your enemies will kind of float up into and things like that. So there's also like power-ups for different suits, like some are bulletproof, some are like instant kill and stuff like that. So I wonder what the haptic feedback would feel like for all of those, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much because it could just be like a gimmick in a way, you know, and just be basic, just a different version or a different kind of use of traditional vibration. But until I don't know what haptic feedback actually feels like, I don't want to get my hopes up too much on that. But I am excited, and I'll keep an open mind. And if it is better than I expect, then it's completely welcome. So Tempest 3D audio tech, of course, but you need for the 3D audio tech, you do need the Sony specific headset, I believe. I'm not sure if second party companies like Astro or SteelSeries or companies like that, even Turtle Beach, will make headsets for the PS5 that is 3D audio. I don't know. Of course, regular old headsets that don't feature 3D audio will work just fine. But I wonder what the 3D audio would do for this game. Especially, I'm hoping that'll bring the city more alive with the different people in the background. And when you do walk through civilians, they do kind of say hi to you and stuff like that. So I wonder what that will do for the city in terms of keeping it refreshing and alive, and make it more immersive. So from the traffic, okay, so from the traffic of Marvel's New York below to pigeons soaring above, here's Marvel Spider-Man with 3D spatial audio. Notice sounds you didn't catch the first time around, and pinpoint exactly where they're coming from thanks to the PS5 console's powerful Tempest 3D tech. Okay, so now we get to the asterisk. So 4K and HDR require a compatible 4K and HDR compatible TV display. Okay, so I thought it was just more gonna be like, psych, it's not actual 4K all the time, like, like what I meant. But so this is on on PlayStation.com. This is like their blog. So if we go to Insomniac Games' Twitter really quick, um, so skip over that pin tweet because it's from September 16th. If we go to what they just tweeted like an hour ago, read more about all of new additions and improvements to the Marvel Spider-Man Remastered here. So this is a shot that we didn't necessarily get the first time, and I kind of want to just see. Wow, it's captured on PlayStation 5. That looks really good, man. That looks really, really good. So you can see the effect of the ray tracing because of his reflection on the car. Okay, this looks really, really good. And if this was captured on a PlayStation 5, like photo mode, that's really, really nice. Wow. That's pretty crazy there. Do they have any more pictures? Nope, not from today. Nope, today's September 30th. So let's go to PlayStation blog. And here's that picture again. Well, why doesn't it look as good here? Maybe because I bloated it up. Who knows? So included with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition coming November 12th. So on launch day. We're so excited to announce. Wow, hold on. Let's go through the. We're so excited to announce a voucher code. Okay, the same thing that they already said. We're taking. This is a full next-gen remastering of Marvel Spider-Man. The team has been carefully crafting the definitive version of the game with new assets, technology, and updates. We're taking advantage of the next-generation technologies that the PlayStation 5 console is introducing, as well as bringing some additional features to the game, including 3 new suits. So is this 3 new suits for the remastered version, or just Miles Morales game, or 2 for Miles Morales and 1 for the remastered? So let's talk about graphical updates. I would assume it's 3 new suits between both of the games, right? I don't see. Yeah, the Spider-Man game, the Marvel Spider-Man, the first game, already has plenty of suits. So one of the biggest things we brought to the game is ray tracing, reflections, and ambient shadows. We now have true reflections on the windows of the buildings, and it looks stunning with our new skies and weather. So yeah, they do have better reflections now in the game. One of the things I will criticize the game is that this suit was looking orange in the day, especially. So if they can make it a lot more red, that'd be great. I didn't play this with this suit on a whole lot because of the way it looked. It looked really orange. Wow, so they have a video. What? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Hold up. Hold on. What? They changed the way Yuri. They stopped using Yuri's face, and they cast Ben Jordan to be the new face for Peter Parker. What? No way. What? Why does he look like that, bro? No way. Oh, I can't play the video for you guys, but what the in the actual F? Bro, come on. There's no way, bro. Why does he look like that? I don't know how to feel about that. So it does target 60 FPS with the performance mode. Oh, they added the suit from TASM, the Amazing Spider-Man 1. I don't really like that suit. I know there's a lot of fans that like it. I don't like it. I like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit though. Wow, they made him look younger, like way younger, mm, like Tom Holland. I don't know how I feel about that because this was a different take. This game was a different take on a Spider-Man. Um, More towards the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, where he was like more mature. In this game, I think he had just finished college, so and yeah, so it was like a really more mature. Okay, yeah, so two suits for this game, one suit for the other game. Wow, so I guess you guys have to watch that video, and yeah, just let me know what you guys think about Spider-Man's new look. I don't know if I really like it, but I mean, suited up, he looks fantastic. I mean, I was really digging the first Spider-Man when they used Yuri's face. Yuri, the actor, not Yuri, the character in the game. The female detective, but Yuri Lowenthal. Let me know what you guys think about the PS5 pre-orders, and have you guys secured your own PS5, and will you be playing this game? How do you feel about this game? I'm kind of psyched, to be honest. I'll probably put in my pre-order sometime soon here, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace.